This is the Christmas card we're going to make today. It's a lovely little gingerbread house. If you have a look, outside's decorated with all sorts of things, and you could just use a whole lot of bits and pieces that you've got laying around the house. And that's the inside. So I got this idea off the internet from a website called iheartcraftythings.com, and you can download these for personal use. And one of my grandkids is absolutely going to love this little gingerbread house, and I'd like to thank I Heart Crafty Things for their generosity. They call it Gingerbread House Card Template, and they have all the instructions on that sheet of those 2 sheets of paper, and they're allowing you to download that for personal use. So this is what I made from their instructions. So first of all, what I'm going to do is cut out the gingerbread house itself. And you can make this little card up from all sorts of scraps you find around the place. So first of all, I'm going to fold this card at least that wide. Which is half the width of an A4. Half the width of a, sorry, this is a large card. Half the width of an A4 piece of paper. And I've got quite stiff paper, so I'll bend it first and then I'll score it. Once I've bent it, I cut along this dotted line, and this is where I place, this is what I place on the fold. And if you've got some little bulldog clips or something like that, you can place them there in order to if you have some little bulldog clips, they are perfect for holding your paper in place while you cut it out. It's the only 2 I've got, so that'll have to do. Then there's your little house. Then I bought some candy striped straws, and they come in a multiple number of stripes, and I'm going to use that up either side there. So I will just mark that with a marker at the to get my length, and then you cut them. If you've got a good sharp pair of scissors, you should be able to cut that quite easily. That's going to be about that there. All right, now we have a sheet with other shapes too, and I've got some white here, and I thought I'd use that for the roof shapes. So I'll cut one of those out. Now, okay, where's my bulldog clips again? Put them straight along that edge. And I cut 2 of these out. Glued that on. And glue the other one on. Now this house also has an option for 2 doors. Okay, so there's the beginnings of the house. Now, in your instructions, you can either have a round door or a rectangular door. I'm going to choose the curved top door, or the rectangular door. I'm going to choose the curved top one. And again, just go to a nice scrap of paper that you might have. Now, if you don't have little bulldog clips, you might have a piece of washi tape, and you could hold it on with that. And here's our door. It's quite an easy little house to put together once you've got all your pieces selected. Place your door in the middle there. Now I have these that I'm going to put down. Now I'm using quite a thick glue here, a little thin glue that isn't super tacky will not work for this, because you want to get it holding pretty quickly. Just don't get yourself in too much of a mess. I should have my silicone mat under this, but I haven't today. I think I like it that way, with the roof hanging over. Now, I have a little Christmas tree here, so I decided that, and it's a sticker, so I decided what I would do is just place it, to make it look a bit more Christmassy, I might just place it to one side of the door. And then I've got some of these. You get them from the news agency, and they're just little sticker spots, and I thought they would look good going up the roof. So I decided I would put them up the roof on either side, just to make that look. And there's a white sticker there, but you're not going to see it, so Most people decorate their gingerbread houses any way they like, so here's my take on a gingerbread house. I had another little circular sticker that I thought was quite cute that came in the same pack as this, so I thought I'll put that at the top of the house. Now they also have in this little kit a chimney and some windows. So seeing I picked the round door, I'm going to pick the round window. There's the chimney, and this is the chimney topper. Now the chimney topper I might do in white. So I've got some white here, my leftover paper. Here's the top of my chimney. Now, I'm going to make the chimney the same colour as the house, but you could, you know, dress it up a bit more by making it a different colour than the house. It's probably not a card you would put in a an envelope to mail, because I don't think the postage people would be too happy about it. There's our chimney. Now I had a 3/4 of an inch hole punch, and so instead of cutting a circle out, I've actually punched one out. Before I do too much more with my house, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make it look like there's some boards on the house by just using a black marker. Okay, so there's our little house, and if you wanted to, you could also do some narrower lines like this. And then make it look like it's got a brick chimney there, like that, and you will stick your white bit on top of your chimney. And what you do is you glue your chimney to the back of your card, like that. So if I just put a little mark here, I know where to bring the glue to. Make sure there's no glue sticking out from the edges when you put it down flat on the table. Sorry. And you can make this really crooked and quaint too if you wanted to. But there we are, and I've got that sticking out a little bit too far, so I'm just going to chop that off. That's better. And my little window here, I'll just glue at the top. Now the other thing I might do is I have some little rhinestones here. Really depends on what you have laying around the house, what you use to decorate your rhinestone. Now I've also got a couple of little snowflake punches, so with some leftover paper you might want to cut a couple of little rhinestones, snowflakes, a couple of little snowflakes here and there would look quite cute too. There's my little house. Now you could put a very small Merry Christmas as a greeting on the front door. Could have left room there and put it across the front, or you could leave it for the inside. You've got to be very careful with your excess glue or you'll be sticking your card together in no time flat. Just make sure you've got no excess glue sticking there. Okay, you could leave your little house like that, or you could add even another white piece in there. You've got this shape, so there's no reason why you couldn't cut it out in white and then just cut it down a ½ centimetre all the way around. Now, if you wanted to do it really accurately, you could have measured all that before you started cutting. But that could be stuck in there with a border on all sides. Stick this on the inside. With a border evenly all the way around. And it gives you somewhere nice to write. And if you've got a Merry Christmas, you might want to put that in there instead of on the outside. It's completely up to you how you decorate this house. But there we are, a little gingerbread house ready for Christmas. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye for now.